Is this on? Oh my god. Hi everyone, my name is Namani and this channel is not new, but we're gonna act like it is because I have not been on this app for years. I did not use this channel to the fullest extent that I could have used it to, so here I am back again. I've always felt like I wanted a new platform where I feel like I can start new or just gain a new community. So here it is. I can't even say I'm back on YouTube because I never really was here. Like, coming back is like, I think that's an exaggeration. Like, some people disappear and they come back and people be like, oh my god, they're back. That's not my situation. I never was truly here. Y'all have no idea who I am, and that's fine, but y'all will. And my name is Namani. I also go by Namelli, which is my little nickname that I made years ago. It's an abbreviation of my first and my middle name, so Namelli, Namani, you hear it. But I really am excited to start this new platform. I feel like life is so interesting. I have such a creative life and creative career, which I will get into. I have amazing friends. I have just things that are worth talking about, and I love long form content. I watched everybody else for so long, and Instagram is Instagram, and I can't really sit here and say that I really want my Instagram audience to transfer to YouTube. I really don't. I don't have a big Instagram audience either, but my goal really is to just document my life and start something new. I hope y'all can hear me. Like, my AC is blasting and I have my camera literally by my AC, but I'm so excited that I'm literally sitting in the Best Buy parking lot because I just finally got an SD card for this. When did I get this? DJI? Yesterday. So, like, that's the great thing about me as well. Once something is like a burning desire in my mind, I will like immediately start working towards it happening. So I literally got my DJI yesterday, which was Saturday. I am just happy to be here. So this is my first vlog. It's probably gonna be like a mini vlog because today is Sunday, although I don't think I am going into the office tomorrow, but I will make that decision by tonight. But I really want to go to the gym, but I'm not going to go to the gym because I honestly injured my shoulder, and I'm the type of person that will work through a injury, which is why it is as bad as it is, because I worked through the injury and it just got worse. So I'm going to use my discernment and not go to the gym today. And I'm consistent in the gym. I've started going to the gym consistently about 4 years ago, and anybody who of course is up here, y'all know, like, when you're consistent in the gym, you have to take a break. You have to take a break or you're going to make it worse. Today is one of those days where I have to just take a break. I might go on a walk, I don't know, but I really think I'm just going to go home to my apartment. There are some things I need to clean, so that would be a great opportunity for you guys to just talk to me more because I'm in my home and I ain't got nothing to do but talk. So I don't know what y'all are going to see from me, but I'm here to run my mouth. But we're going to go home and then I'll pick you guys back up. Okay, I am home. What is going on with my camera? Hold on, y'all. Listen, I know I'm new to this, but I don't want to look new to this. I just need some light in here. I'm home. I'm just gonna angle this up because I ain't trying to make it hard or nothing like that. Okay. My house really isn't dirty. I just feel like it could be cleaner. Like, of course, I clean and maintain my apartment every day, but for context, I live in a, am I in focus? I live in a warehouse industrial apartment. So my building used to be a legitimate warehouse. So I have a dust problem, real bad. I just feel like dust accumulates everywhere. And honestly, like, the biggest place I notice dust and when I know I need to dust or sweep or something like that is my baseboards. My baseboards, like, dust just ends up all over all my baseboards. So that is like the best indicator for me because, for one, my floor is cement and it's not a consistent color. And I'll show you that as well. But my floor is cement. So it's just not as you can see, one color. Not one part of my floor is one color. Look, boom. This is my shadow, but my floor is not one color. So because of that, it's hard to, you know, kind of tell when the floor is dirty. So I just sweep all the freaking time. So yes, this is my living room, by the way. TV. I have a blanket, bar stools. Of course, them flowers are so dead, but nothing crazy. Couch. My boyfriend's grandma actually made me that blanket. That's why it sits there. Yeah, fake plant. This right here, we're gonna talk about this as well. This box, I ordered 2 pairs of shoes and I can't fit neither one of them. The real count your days. I don't know how I feel right now because this is a pair of Fendi and Bottega Veneta heels and I can't fit neither one of them. And that bothers me because I had high expectations. So this is basically my home, well, my living room space that I'm showing you right now, but I'm about to just put y'all somewhere because I really want to wipe down my kitchen cabinets and I need to put all those dishes away that's in this corner right here. I do have a dishwasher, but since it's just me, I feel like I don't accumulate enough dishes to run a dishwasher, even though, you know, it would make my life easier, but washing dishes is not that hard. I'm one of those people where I don't mind washing dishes. So I know, crazy. But I am going to just wipe down my kitchen cabinets because the last time I cleaned my apartment, I don't think I did that, and I feel like that's the dirt I see right now, so that's just what we're gonna do. That's a lot better. I am gonna stop right there because if I keep going, I'm gonna be cleaning stuff that really don't need to be cleaned right now. But that's really all I wanted. Like, you know, like cause I cook a lot and as time goes on, I'll show things I cook and stuff like that. But from me cooking and having stuff on my hands, and I do cook with gloves on, but from me just touching the knobs, like right here, like grabbing it like that, it gets greasy and I can eventually just like, I can eventually see it like piling up because my windows are of course on this side of my apartment, like over here. So when I look at my kitchen from my couch, all I see is like grease on my cabinets and it just looks nasty. So that's when I'll be knowing like I need to clean my cabinets off. So, but yeah, just to talk about, I keep forgetting I'm new here, y'all. Just to talk about like living room stuff for a little bit. My couch is from Target. My lamp is from Target. All of my pillows, except for the black ones, those came with the couch. My pillows are from TJ Maxx. This orange throw blanket is from TJ Maxx. This vase right here, and y'all will learn this about me, I love vintage stuff, consignment and stuff like that. So I actually got this vase from a consignment place by my house. So that's something that's here. I also have this mirror, as you can see. I have this mirror right here that's on a easel, which I think is really cool. I went to design school. I went to school for design. I have a bachelor's degree in graphic design. So I took a lot of art classes and I just thought this was really cute. Even honestly, that's not really the point. You don't have to go to freaking art school to do something like this, but I just thought that was cute. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was real cute. Same thing for this little container right here. This is a vintage Japanese rice container. So typically it would be rice in here, but I just use it as home decor. I might put some like grass or a blanket in here as well. And this is my TV stand. Let me move this camera down. So this is my TV stand. I have a sound bar and some books. I have some of my favorite purses right here that literally won't fit nowhere else, because one thing about a industrial apartment, you ain't got no storage, unfortunately. So, but this is cute. This runner right here, I also got on consignment. This is a Japanese runner as well. This is silk and gold stitch. I love that. So I like funky things, as you can see. And I'm more into color and pattern than anything else. So yes, that is my, oh, my bar stools as well. These are just like brown leather bar stools. These are also from TJ Maxx. Yes, these are also from TJ Maxx. And my desk, unfortunately, is in my living room as well. This is just a small desk. I really try not to sit here for real, because this desk is really not that big. But I just have my iMac Brilliant up here, the yellow one. I love the yellow iMac. But I don't have a 2-bedroom. I have a 1-bedroom, and I really want a 2-bedroom, and I underestimated the power of a 2-bedroom. So maybe y'all will see me get a 2-bedroom one day. But let's talk about these shoes, okay? Please, so I can get it out of my system, so I can be a normal person again, because I'm actually upset about it. So I like to shop on The RealReal. I love like little pieces and stuff like that. Don't care to pay full price, of course. So if there's a place where you can get something and it doesn't have to be full price, please by all means get it. So I'm done buying foreign shoes for a little minute. And I do understand that most designer heels are foreign. I know. But everybody's giving me a hard time. The sizing is not real. Maybe I'm not reading. Or this is the Lord telling me to take a break. So I found a pair of Fendi heels and Bottega Veneta heels, right? Now, mind you, I wear a women's 9. I'm 5'7.5". I wear women's 9. Now, some heels I need a 9.5. Cool, depends on the shoe. Like if it's closed toe, closed back, some, you know what I'm saying? Like you know when you need a half size up. You've been around long enough to know when you need a half size up. So I'm like, all right, cool. My Christian Louboutins is a 10. These Fendi heels bomb. 9.5. I could do a 9.5. You know why? Because the toes are out, and I wear 9 anyway. And I'm like, a 9.5 gonna work. I was wrong. Look, this is me making an X, and I was wrong. They don't fit. Now, mind you, if those shoes were a 10, they would have been perfect, because they're only tight on the heel because there's a zipper in the back. Cool. I'm like, okay, I'll bite the bullet on that one. I thought it was going to work. It could have worked, but it didn't. These Bottega Venetas, mind you, I got them in a size 10. The heel is open and it's open toe. The front and the back shoe is exposed. It's a strappy shoe, right? A 10. I'm like, a 10 is going to be perfect. I wear 9. A 10 is going to be perfect. They're foreign. The 10 is going to be perfect. Walk with me. I got these shoes yesterday. Mind you, I was excited because I was told it wasn't going to come until the 22nd. Today is the 21st. Yesterday was the 20th. So they came 2 days early. I'm stoked. Okay? Overly. I take these shoes out the dust bag. Soon as I put them in my hand, I'm like, oh, this is for a Barbie doll. And I flipped the shoe over. I'm like, okay, the bottom do say 40, which is a women's 10. I knew before I even put the shoe on that it was too small. And you know when like you get a shoe and you're like, dang, are these too small now? I don't really know. Like, that's how I felt about the Fendis. When I took them out, I'm like, dang, these are 9.5. They look like they fit, but I don't know, they look kind of short. Like, you have to put it on to really know. I didn't have to do that with these shoes. When I say they fit like a women's 8 and I ordered a women's 10, now I see that I will literally need an 11.5 in Bottega Venetas to fit them. So guess who's not going to ever see me again? And it's not because I don't want a shoe that's 11.5, because like I said, the shoe is tiny. So the 11.5 is going to look like a 9. Not worried about that. Don't really care about opinions. You know what I'm saying? Not really into that part. That's not the point. The point is, why are y'all lying? That's the point. Why are y'all lying? Let me show y'all the shoes. I'm talking too much. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to show y'all these shoes. All right, so boom. I'm gonna just prop y'all somewhere because I have to show y'all how they scammed me. Okay, hold on. Let me. Y'all, I'm still getting the hang of this camera, cause sometimes it be acting a little, you know. All right, that's cool. Cool beans. Lord Jesus. All right. Boom. These the Bottega Venetas, y'all. Right? Cute. They do need to be a little wiped down. I only paid $67 for these. Like, that's freaking amazing. You know what I'm saying? Bottega Venetas. Bomb. Goes around the ankle, right? Snake skin. I don't know if you could tell, right? Yeah, snake skin. Obviously not real snake skin, but still, that's the pattern on the shoe. Black toe. This part is like a gray, and this part is cream, and then it goes back to that gray. Real cute shoe. Small. Can't fit them, right? Whatever. The thing about these, they're non-refundable. I can't return them. Therefore, I have to resell these myself. But how do I tell the girls, hey, ma'am, I know you wear a 10, but this is not for you. If you wear an 8, this is perfect. Cool. Boom, okay? These are the Fendi's. Now, these are very close to my size. These are a 9.5, right? 9.5. So when I took these out, I'm like, ooh. Honestly, if this part wasn't here, the shoe would have fit perfect. Perfect. So it says Fendi on the inside, right? Bottega Venetas, say Bottega Veneta, bomb shoe. And the reason why I love these shoes is because these are the type of shoes like my mama wear. And that's like that little platform cage heel. Like, this is my mama's style. And I was just like, ooh, those are so cute. Like, I love those because my mom has shoes like this when I was younger. And I used to always put them on, and I couldn't fit them, of course. And I was like, "Oh, I just loved her shoes." So when I saw these, it reminded me of her shoes and how I used to want to fit them. So I was like, "Oh my God, like, these are so cute." Reminds me of my mom. I used to always want to be able to wear her shoes. Like, this is how that feels. And they're a half size too small, and I'm really sad. But I can return these. I can't return the Bottega Venetas. But the only good thing about the fact that I can't return the Bottega Venetas is that I can resell them myself and I can price them, and that's what it's going to be. But regardless of all of that, I thought I had 2 new pair of shoes, and I don't. That's the issue. That's the issue we're addressing. So, like I said, I can't sit here and say that the real is never going to see me again. They're 100% going to see me again. I'm just disappointed in the shoes, so I'm just going to stick to bags for a minute. So I'm just going to stick to bags, okay? So I just cleaned my bathroom. It honestly wasn't that bad. I really cleaned most of my bathroom, I think, yesterday. But I just cleaned my shower because it needed to be cleaned, to say the least. So I don't have anything else planned for the day. I usually don't have anything planned on Sundays on purpose. But I don't think I'm going into the office tomorrow. And for a little backstory on that, and I will do a Q&A, which will probably be my next video, just to talk about myself more. But I am in creative marketing and design management. I have been in marketing for 8 years now. I've been in design for the same amount of time. I've always done both at the same time, hence the name creative marketing. So I've always been the creative person. I design campaigns. I think about user experience. I have a graphic design background and currently doing a master's of advertising and branding. So I've always been in marketing. I've always been in creative marketing. It's something that I will never stop doing. Like, there's nothing that would take me away from design and marketing. Like, it's like the best job I could have chose for myself. It's something that called me naturally. It's something I wanted to do. So that's what I do. I design campaigns. I'm a graphic designer. So branding, brand identities, what else? Like I said, campaigns, product campaigns, social media campaigns, social media copy. I do write copy as well for social media, video planning, any type of rollout, anything that launches. a product or a person or a brand or a mission, whatever. I also design and build creative briefs and stuff. I have been freelancing my entire career, but this year I did start my agency. When I was freelancing, I only offered design services, so like um, tickets, wristbands, flyers, posters, signage, anything graphic design wise, I've always done album covers and stuff like that. But I've always had a marketing role, like a day job for the last 8 years. I've always been in a marketing role. I've always been in marketing management, creative marketing. I've always done that, and I did freelance on the side. So this year I did rebrand to become an agency. So basically I am a creative marketing and design agency. It's not just me offering design services. I am from the beginning to the end. And for an example, like I have a client right now and I'm doing everything for her. I did her rebranding. I did her logo designs. I decided what she was going to look like, what she was going to say, what platform she was going to use. I did all her social media planning. Oh my God. I did all her social media I did all of her social media planning. I designed all the graphics. I wrote all the captions. We have a launch date. We have an end date. We have signage. We have flags, welcome banners, and QR codes, and rack cards, and business cards, and stickers, and out-of-home advertising. And basically, out-of-home advertising is anything that is used for advertising that is meant to be interactive to some extent. All out-of-home advertising isn't as interactive as some things, but they are for the purpose of being interactive. Like billboards are out-of-home advertising. Now, a billboard in the sky is not something you're going to touch, but the purpose is to catch people outside of their home, out of home. So out-of-home advertising, ways to be in the community, doing cool things and stuff like that, really big things or whatever. So that is my job. That's what I do. I'll never stop doing it. It is like the best job I could have ever had, and by the grace of God, it's not a job that is strenuous on my body, so I don't really feel the need to retire either. It's a creative career. I like to say that my career is creative until the last minute. Everything else is still business before that, but I launched my agency this year and it's doing really well. My definition of really well might be different to somebody else, and that's fine. But I have 6 contracts open right now, and I'm very proud of that. For me to just start off, I've had some pretty good clients that I currently still have because I launched in April. So I rebranded in April from independent freelance to an agency. So the same clients I still have in April, I still have one of those now. We're closing out soon, but I just picked up some more this month. So that's what I do, you guys. I do have a 40-hour a week, 9 to 5 creative marketing role as well. I'm actually in the middle of starting a new position, and that's why I might not go to work tomorrow, just because I have so much vacation and sick hours that I can utilize them and just work from home to wrap up any projects that I currently have. There's nothing like demanding right now because my last day at my current role is July 8th, and my starting day at my new role is July 13th. So I have a break in between because I want it to be that way. I don't want to jump straight from work to work. Like, you have to take a break and, just relax for a minute. And that's like 5 days. So, you know what I'm saying? So that is the most I'm going to say about what I do as a day job. And then the great thing is that everything I do at my day job and my actual career is what I do for clients independently. So love my job. It fries my eyes. I'm sitting at a computer all day, but it's honestly my favorite thing to do, and that's what I do. I've been doing it for 8 years. So, but my bathroom's clean. I'm literally in my bathroom right now, but my brother is coming over soon, so I will probably pick you guys up a little later. But I know a lot of this vlog is going to be talking because it's hot as outside and I'm inside right now just cleaning and stuff like that. So that is the scope of the day, and I want you guys to get to know me, so that's fine as well. All right, y'all, so I'm back in my car. It's been many hours. I took a shower, I ate. My brother did come over and then he left, but now I am on my way to my boyfriend's house because it's Sunday and I spend every Sunday at his house, so that's where I'm going. And like I said, I'm not going into the office tomorrow, but since I'm not going in, I cannot lie, I'm gonna go to the gym. And I know I just said that my shoulder is not doing well and I don't need to be in the gym, but I just feel like I can't miss the opportunity to go to the gym Monday morning. Like, I don't experience those days. I'm always at work. Like, we're talking about a Monday morning, like it ain't gonna be nobody in there, and I feel like I deserve to be there. So that's what we're gonna do. I only packed gym clothes to go to his house because I am literally going to the gym, not doing nothing else. I'm probably gonna wash my car afterwards, possibly. It's really not that dirty, but I pay monthly for a car wash subscription, and I feel like I do be wasting it because I don't wash my car as much as the subscription is worth, if that makes sense. So I might wash my car tomorrow, but I also need to find something to eat for dinner. I'm really not that hungry because I had a big lunch, but I know by like 11:30-ish I'm gonna be starving, so I need to figure something out. What are you doing? You got spit on your face. You look at my camera. Look, I got a new camera. Hey. Hey, look, I got a new camera. Do you even care? Do you care that I got a camera? So I got spicy tuna avocado rolls and the Philly roll with the mango on it. What you want? What you want? So far I've done my RDLs and I've done my Bulgarian split squats. I do my RDLs with 90 pounds and then I do my Bulgarian split squats with 40 pounds because I'm putting all the weight on one leg. So that's what I do. I am trying to decide if I'm going to get on the Stairmaster because honestly I don't I have to be in the mood for the Stairmaster, and once I've done so many weights I don't be wanting to, but I might. I'm not sure yet. I need to walk, so I might get on the treadmill. We're gonna see. But if I do another weight workout, I probably won't, because today is weights anyway. So we'll see. I just wanted to check in. Okay, y'all, so my salmon is in the oven, my potatoes are in the oven. I'm also having broccoli, but I don't have to make the broccoli because I made so much broccoli yesterday or the day before. So I am having broccoli as well, but again, I already made it, so that's gonna be with it as well. I did season my salmon mostly with the, what is this called? Why can't I remember? Old Bay. Oh my God. My Old Bay seasoning. And then I have my potatoes. The potatoes are actually some potatoes I've literally never tried before. That's why I was showing y'all, like, some of them are purple. And I knew some of them was purple when I bought them, but I didn't know they're going to be that purple in the inside. So that was a shock to me too, honestly. But yes, that's dinner. So I'm going to do salmon, broccoli, and my potatoes. So once that's done, we'll see that as well. I'm also going to take these out tonight, so we can do like a little hair chit chat. Nothing crazy. I just want to take these out. It's a protective style, but I do have locks and they are pretty thick. These are braids actually, so I don't know if you can tell, but these are actually braids, and I put these in a few days ago. And I always mousse my hair when I put braids in, just so it gives me like that good curl when it comes out. So you'll be able to see that as well, and we'll just kind of talk about my hair and other things and stuff like that. But it's been a pretty good day. I did check my work emails. Nothing crazy, of course, thank God. Nothing that's like out of the ordinary that I didn't already expect is what I'm saying. So, but I did have some things in there, and I still have to do some client work, which I'm just gonna do tonight. You guys won't see that because, like I said, confidential, confidential, confidential FBI. So that'll be off the record, but I can't wait until those projects are done. I can't wait till those projects are done because I just can't wait till everybody can see them. I can't wait till people can see them. I can't wait until people can experience them. Yeah, I did get some seasoning on my shirt. I doubt you can see it, but I literally just put this shirt on and it's done already. But yes, that's dinner. Wine. Oh, let me tell you about this wine. I'm a wine connoisseur. For fake. Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me no professional questions about wine because I truly don't know. But this is a, hold on, let me mute my TV because my TV likes to make noise. Okay. So this is the Chateau Saint Michelle Sauvignon Blanc. I love white wine. I'm not a red wine girl. It's not that I won't drink it. I just, if I had a choice, I'm not going for red wine. Like if that was the only thing that was there wherever I was, then I'll drink it. But white wine, dry wine, butter Chardonnays. This is not a butter Chardonnay, but I'm just saying that's my type of style. But this is a 2020 bottle. So the year on the wine tells you when the wine was put in the bottle, if I'm not mistaken, or the year it came out the barrel. So this is the year it went into the bottle and came out the barrel. So since 2020, this bottle has not been opened or taste or whatever. So this is a 6-year-old bottle. 6-year-old bottle. This one I've been in this bottle for 6 years. So that's like really good wine. I also have a 20, yeah, so this is a 2017, which is even older, as you can see. This is also a Cabernet Sauv. I don't know how to say this word, y'all. Sauvignon. I feel like I'm missing letters though, unless I'm just not reading it. I think this. Oh yeah, this is red wine. I didn't buy this. This was a gift, but this is red wine, barrel aged bourbon. Yeah, so it says barrel aged bourbon around this part here. But I love wine. My boyfriend likes red wine, so I'm pretty sure he'll just drink this. I'm gonna taste it because, of course, it's in my house. But he's a red wine type of person. I am a white wine type of person. But this is so good, and I'm like obsessed with my wine glasses. So obsessed that I only have one left. That's how obsessed I am because I broke the other three, I guess. But they're like these cylinder shaped wine glasses, and I think they're so pretty. I got these from Home Goods, and I have not seen them anywhere else. Like I tried going to a different store, like just when I was out and about, and I'm like, oh, let me pop in there and see if they got wine glasses. Let me see if they have the ones that look like my wine glasses. Nobody has them, so I guess I have to go back to that Home Goods I went to and hope they have them in stock that day. But this is literally my last one. It was a set of 4. This is my last one, but they're very thin, as you can see. They're very thin, so I just was not careful. And to be honest with you, I didn't break all 3, but they was all broken in my house. I ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but I love these. And I do have another set of wine glasses, like regular wine glasses. I just don't love them as much. So it is what it is. Like, you know, regular wine glass. This one is filthy, but regular wine glass. Why is that one so dirty? Okay, here's a better one, y'all, because that was disgusting. They need to be clean because they all they do is sit in here. But this is all of my glass for the most part. But yes, I only got one wine glass left, y'all, and I need to get it together. But once dinner's done, I will be back to show y'all the final product, and then we'll take my hair out together. So here is the final product. I have my potatoes, my broccoli, my salmon, and then I also have some shrimp fried rice I made 2 nights ago. So this is literally the last of it. So I was like, I might as well add it in there because that's literally 1 scoop literally left. So but this is everything together. It looks really good. It smells amazing. I'm happy I had shrimp fried rice left over because I really forgot about that. But here is dinner, and that is it. I will say the salmon, I lost track of it a little bit, so it is a little bit more cooked than I would like it to be. It's fully cooked. I just like to do a little bit under just so it can be soft, but it's fine. But everything looks good. I'm excited about the potatoes as well because some of them are purple like I showed you guys. But yep, that's dinner. Free me, please. Free me. I've been sitting at that computer for 4 hours, which honestly is not even that bad, but I didn't think I was going to be sitting there for 4 hours, and I'm not done. I'm not saying this to tell you that I'm done because I'm not. So, but I got a good start on what I needed to do, so that's really what matters. But we're about to take these out, and they're done. At least to my opinion. I don't really need them anymore. You can see the indentation in them right here from me wearing the freaking ponytail. But we're gonna take these out together and just yap a little bit, and then I'll just montage the rest because I don't know about y'all, but when Kyra Amanique drops a vlog, I have to watch it. But I started watching her vlog, but I was like, I really need to take my hair out, so I'm gonna stop for a minute, and then I'll just pick it back up when I pick it back up. But we're about to take these out, and it's time for them to go. So I have 2 black rubber bands on the end of all of them, and I just use a pair of scissors to take them off. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cut my hair. I've been doing this for so long. Never cut my hair doing this, but honestly, this is like the only way to get them out of my head. There's no other way, for real. Like, if I was to try to literally take them out the same way I put them in, I'd be standing here all freaking night. Honestly, I'll be here all night. All night. So I'm not gonna do it that way. But some of them, as you see, like all of them are not the same length. This one in the front I actually had to cut because it got thin at the end, so I honestly didn't have a choice. I was really sad. And I was holding on to it forever, like till the end, to the very, very end, because I was just like, oh my God, that's the front of my head. It's gonna look so weird, but it doesn't. I got over it. It wasn't that bad. I have 80 locks all together, by the way. I didn't intentionally make 80 locks. That's just how it turned out with the like surface of my head and the size that I have. So I have 80, like even 80. And a lot of people ask me, did I do that on purpose? I did not. And some people ask me how many locks I have because they want their locks to look as full as mine. But I'm telling you, the worst thing you can do is try to make them the size that you've seen on somebody else. Like, you literally have to go by your head size, and that's the only way. Because people say it looks like I have more than 80, and I don't. And I meet people who I look at their locks, and I'm like, she probably got like 80, 85. And I talk to them, they're like, I have 120. Like, it all depends on the size of your head. Like, that's the best thing you could do. Part them evenly, and whatever number you end up with is the number you end up with. So, but I had started my locks in college. So my freshman year, I had a little fro, and I think I started them, I want to say my 21, yeah, my sophomore year I started. So I graduated college, I graduated undergrad in 2023, and I started them my sophomore year. Yeah. And I didn't start with much. My hair grows very fast, which I'm grateful for. But this is 6 years and 2 months. 6 years and 2 months. Because I started my locks on April 9th, 2020. I don't know how I still remember that. April 9th, 2020. And it's currently June 2026. So 6 years and 2 months. Yep, 6 years and 2 months. So would I ever cut them off like completely? No, I would never cut them off. If anything, the only thing I would ever do is maintain the length above my butt, like to like waist length. I'll never let them grow past my butt to the point where I'm sitting on my hair. I'm not doing all that. That's a little much for me. Honestly, a bust down, once I get and I'm very close. Like, you're not gonna be able to tell how long my hair is when I take these out because my hair is in such a deep wave pattern. But I'm very close to having like completely waist length hair, and I'm like really excited about it. But you know, it's hot outside, so it's not the weather for me to be having no bust down. Because the thing about it is, like, even though my lock is straight, that also means my roots are straight and I sweat. And once you start sweating, your roots puff up. You know, it just doesn't look as clean, as good as it normally would. And like, straight hair is a winter style. Like, that still applies to locks, as crazy as that sounds. But like, you wouldn't go to the nail salon, you wouldn't go to the hair salon and get a blowout in June. Like, it's June. You know it's going to revert. Like, you know you're going to sweat. Same thing for locks, which is crazy. Like, of course the lock is going to stay straight, but my roots are going to be puffy and it's going to look a mess. It's going to look like old box braids is the best way to put it in comparison. But yeah, this is going to take a little minute. I can see that now. And I'm not surprised because every time I take my braids out, it takes a little minute. So I'm going to come back when I'm like halfway done. And I think I live by a big train. Okay. But yes, I live by a train. Like I said, I live in a warehouse, industrial warehouse apartment. So I live in what we call like the warehouse district of the area that I live in. And there's a train. Every building on this side of the street used to be warehouses. And of course, like the best place to build warehouses is where the railroad tracks is. Like they just drop everything off and whatever was going on. I don't know what year this was happening. I probably wasn't even born yet. But the point is that they reverted all the warehouse into apartments, and which was a great idea. I love warehouse apartments. I think they look really cool, like industrial apartments. Like, even though I told y'all earlier, like my floor irritates me, I love my ceilings. I love how spacious it is. And I think they just look really cool and unique. Like, no one's apartment looks the same. And I just think that's really cool because I have a brick wall in my living room. Like, I love it. Even though it's not natural brick, it's painted, it's still a brick wall, you know? And I just think that's really nice. And I can just do really cool things with it. I'm not really I won't say I'm not a luxury apartment girl. I'm not a luxury style apartment girl to that T, I would say. Like, I love color, I love texture, I love different materials. I love how high tech and up to date luxury apartments are, but I find them to be very cookie cutter. Like, everything's gray. Everything's gray, the floor is gray. Everything's gray. Everything is gray and white. Why? I don't know. It gets minimalistic. Like, if that's the goal, then y'all did it. But it's something about like something being a little bit more worn in, and not worn in like the quality isn't there, but just a little more characteristic. Like, that's really me. You know what I'm saying? And for an example, I love vintage bags. It's just a coincidence that they're a little bit cheaper. I love that for me, but I love when something, like, you look at something, you could tell, like, this is not from this era. Like, I really love that. Like, I love having little things like that. I don't live every area of my life like that, but I love to have things where it's like, oh, this is from 2010, and this is from 1999, and this is from, you know what I'm saying? Because I was born in 1999, and I have a purse. I have a bag that's from 1999, and that's cool to me because that was the year I was born. You know what I'm saying? And that was almost 27 years ago. But I love stuff like that. So that's why I really love my apartment. And I would probably always look for like an industrial style apartment all the way up until I buy a house, which hopefully, you know, in the next 3 years or so. But I just love something with a little character. And even when I buy a house, I want something with a little character, like archways and, you know, something like that. Like really nice, cool, I want a really funky powder room. Like, when you walk in there, you're gonna think like that's not even a part of the house. Like, I love when people do that with rooms, where like you walk into a certain room and it just looks like it's not even the same house. Like, they just decided this room is going to be this, and you walk in that room and it's like, yo, like, this don't look nothing like the room I just came out of. I love stuff like that. Like, I love when people do that. So I'm really excited to have a house one day and just do like funky little things in it, but still really like nice and eclectic and stuff like that. Like, it's still going to be very tasteful, but it's going to be like a wow factor to it. So, but yeah, that's just some things I like. But we're going to keep taking these out, and I will be back uno momento. am done. I feel alive. I feel like a real girl. So I'm just running my fingers through it, just trying to make sure I got all of them for sure. I'm good for leaving one in my head, just because I just, it's a lot of hair. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. You can miss some things. Okay. I don't need to put no oil in it. Honestly, they're oily enough, but I am gonna brush them. My hair is what we would consider to be mature, so I can brush my locks. I need to brush my locks, so I'm gonna get my brush and brush through them just to make sure there's no lint anywhere, and I don't really see any, but I'm just doing my due diligence as I should and brush my hair. Oh, it looks so good. This is the real me, y'all. I'm sorry it took this long. I feel like I gotta introduce. My name's Namani. Welcome to my channel. This is the real me, y'all. This is how I usually look every day. But y'all met me in my protective style. But yes, I love my hair. Like, and I'm not saying I love this style. I love this style, of course, but I just love having locks. Like, people like to say they're low maintenance. They're not. They're not low maintenance. It's some lint at the bottom. Like, it took me 6 hours to put them braids in. 5 hours, which, shoot, don't sound too different from the braiding shop. Do it. But I'm just going to show you the back just so you can see all my hair together. I hope you can see. Yeah. Here we go. But yes, this is my hair. So pretty. So pretty. Pretty. Love it. So cute. So cute. Look at that. I think that is it for this vlog. Thank you so much if you're still here, and I will be back soon. Like I said, I am excited about having this platform again and to start a new community. So I'm happy. I'll be so happy when this video goes up, but thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I am excited to have a new place to be me, so that is very exciting. But please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.